Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to build a lightweight enclosed utility trailer for today's Lego brick tutorial. For the base of our utility trailer, take a 6x10 plate. Let's flip this over. Let's set down a set of 2x4 plates right there. Right in this area, a pair of 1x2 by 2/3 plate with bearing. And I want to lock those together with a 2x4 plate. And in this area, a 2x6 plate. Now we're going to flip our chassis over. We're going to take a 1x2 modified plate with ball assembly, set that right there. And while we're here, we're going to take a stick with holder. I'm going to set this like so. This is going to be our front stabilizer. Now for the floor and part of our base, I'm going to start on the left hand side. I'm going to set down a set of 1x1 plates. Then I'm going to proceed on with a few 1x4 flat tiles. Now I want to leave this area open right here. This is going to be used to help lock in the front portion of our cargo area. And we're going to set two more 1x4 flat tiles right here. Now, I'm going to continue on with a pair of 1x4 plates and 1x1 flat tiles. The 1x4 plates are going to be used to help attach our wheel wells that we'll be adding in a moment or two. I'm going to set a set of 1x2 plates right above the bearing plates as shown. Now I'm going to crown these off with a pair of 2x2 plates, and let's take a set of 2x2 plates with mudguard. Set these right on top of the 2x2 plates. And I want to finish up the inside with a set of 1x2 45-degree slope with cutout and flat tile on the top. This will finish up the cargo area. Now for the sides, I'm going to start with a pair of 1x4x3 wall panels. I'm going to set these right in these areas. So they're right next to the 1x1 plates and the fender wells. And on top of our wells, let's set down a pair of 1x2x2 wall elements. And in the remaining area, a pair of 1x2x3 wall elements. And the reason why I'm using wall elements is to give our cargo area a bit more space. Now, for the back, I'm going to take a 1x4x4 frame, place a wicker door. I'm going to place this door in like so. This is going to simulate a roll-up door. And we will set this right in that area. For our rear brake lights, take a 1x1 brick. I'm going to set down a 1x1 headlight brick right on top, and a 1x1 brick on top of the headlight brick. And the face of the headlight brick, a round transparent red 1x1 flat tile. We're going to need to make two columns. Now, let's set down our rear light assemblies on both sides of our door. And let's secure these lights with a pair of 1x2 plates. And yes, things are going to get a bit rocky here. So you may want to just hold underneath or tip it back a bit. And right in the center of our door, a transparent red 1x2 plate. And to secure the door, a set of 1x1 by 1 1/3 brick with bow. This will give the top portion a nice contour, and I'm going to lock all that in and smooth it off with a 1x4 flat tile. For the front wall, let's start with a 4x4 plate. I'm going to set down a pair of 1x4 by 1 1/3 brick with bow. Place them on both left and right hand sides where we have a 1x2 opening at the bottom. Next, a set of 1x1 by 1 1/3 brick with arch in the top portion. Yes, you're going to have to hold underneath. This is pretty unstable at the moment. And for the corners, a set of 2x2 outside brick with bow. Now I want to flip this over, and we're going to take a pair of 1x1 plates. I'm going to stack them on top of one another. Let's make 2 of these and set these in these 2 openings right here. This is going to fill in a little gap on the floor. Now we're going to flip this back over. Let's set down a 2x4 flat tile on the top. Take a 1x2 by 2x2 upwards angular plate. On the back side, let's set down a 2x2 flat tile, and in this area a 2x4 flat tile. Set that right there. Now what I want to do is set this in this area, and yes, these will clear the studs. So we'll just set that down, and we're going to finish this area off right here with a 1x4 flat tile. This will face off the front. Now we're going to flip this back over. Take a 1x1 brick with 1 stud and a 1x1 by 1 2/3 brick with 2 studs. Place them on top of one another, and I want to set this right here. So we're going to need to make 2 of these and place them on both left and right hand sides. This is going to attach this to the front of our trailer base. Now we're simply going to drop our front wall assembly right in this area. So I'm just going to set this down. Now inside of here, you want to also press down this tile as well. So you're going to have to do a little multitasking in this area right here. So just slowly push it in and make sure everything's locked in place. Also be sure to press underneath the towing hitch as well. So we really want to lock that all in. And to straighten everything up, a set of 1x8 flat tiles. This will add a little bit of extra strength to our side panels for our cargo area. Let's flip the trailer over. I'm going to add a set of wheels. I'm going to take a wide tire and a wide rim, set the rim inside the tire, and I'm going to make 2 of these and set these on our bearing plates. And we can just set our leveling jack down. Finally, for the top, take a 4x8 plate. I'm going to set down a 2x2 plate hanging over the left hand side and a 2x plate fully on the right hand side. Now I'm going to set down a set of 1x4 by 1 1/3 brick with bow. Place these 2 on the right hand side, and yes, you're going to have to hold underneath this for a bit. Now I'm going to take a set of 1x1 by 1 1/3 brick with bow. Place those right there, and on the left hand side a set of 1x4 by 1 1/3 brick with bow. Now I want to flat tile the top, so I'm going to set down a 1x4 flat tile and 4 2x4 flat tiles. Now I'm not going to worry about filling in the center, and the reason being is it's kind of a waste of putting plates in there. It's not going to provide any more strength if we didn't have them in there, so just to save parts. And there is our removable top. Setting our top on is pretty easy. It'll lock right into these 2 studs, and it doesn't really matter which way it goes. It'll fit both ways. Just set that right in. There we go. Now this does work with any of my vehicles with a towing hitch. So I'm going to take the retro sand green pickup truck. I'm going to hitch it up. Snaps right in place. This will also work good with the red pickup truck, the vintage pickup truck, and the little green Voyager that I made. So you can see, works really well. It's nice and level. Now we're going to be on our way.